Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Wintermute, the 200 subscriber special, in which I shall attempt to stream this for 3 hours. And as I said in the description, that may not sound special. Trust me, 3 hours for me is exhausting. I can do 2, even do 2.5, 3, and my brain starts to turn to mush. So, where were we this time last week? We were trying to complete Astrid Greenwood's current quest, which I think might be the last one for this episode, but I'm not sure. And this current quest, I think, is called The Coming Storm, where she has to prepare the community centre in Pleasant Valley for an upcoming blizzard. And in order to do that, well, I was pretty much out of everything they needed. Well, not everything they needed. They needed basically food, which most of the food in town I had eaten. Well, Astrid had, in order to keep herself alive so that she could rescue people from the plane crash. Fortunately, I elected to go to one of the caches and found just about everything I need. And I have subsequently been told that in fact that's how it works. If you go to the 2 caches, you'll find everything they need. Wish I'd known that in advance. Oh, I should point out too at this point, and I hope I make her blush, that I probably wouldn't have reached 200 subscribers so quickly without the help of one of my subscribers. That is Anna, who likes and shares my videos on a regular basis, which I greatly appreciate. So, let's get on with it, shall we? Because I have decisions to make. This is where I am. That is the time of day, which means I'm probably going to have to sleep here the night. There's a spare hunting rifle. And the reason I'm moving so slowly is because I'm carrying so much. And what I'm hoping is, I basically got to come round the mountain and then follow the road around, hopefully without running across too many timber wolves, because that is what I've been plagued with this entire time. Very irritating. It's killed me a few times, I can tell you. Or rather, it's killed Astrid a few times. So, what have I got on me? A lot. And as you can see, I am seriously overloaded, and so I may have to make more than one trip. And as you can see, I've got food up the wazoo. Well, I don't know about food up the wazoo. I've got a lot of food. I have 4 liters of water. I can certainly survive the trip. These I got from the plane crash. My original idea was go to the plane crash, grab the food from that, and then head to the cache. There's another cache. In fact, you can see it on the map. There's another cache down here. Isn't there? Yeah, oh, well, over there. So, yeah, they're not equidistant. It's kind of tempting, to drop everything and go see if I've got everything I need in this one. But seeing as I've got to travel, I might as well. Just carry as much as I can. The good news is I don't need to carry that jerry can with me, I don't think. So, What am I... what can I carrying that I can drop? That is a question and a half, isn't it? Because arguably I need all of this. Don't think I need that many pots. I can get rid of these, I think. But I'm not just going to abandon them. Yeah, and I need some firewood because... I am always of the mind these days that you take a pot and a recycled can with you for water. Oh, actually, I need to repair those, find out if they give me any assistance. Where's... Let's repair. Alright, so... let's see how the snow pants work for me. Ooh. Doesn't actually make that much difference. Oh, wait a minute. If I... hang on. Hang on. I can... oh, no, it is those. It is an outer layer. They don't give me a huge amount of warmth. Armor's down. Bit questionable, to be honest, whether I should wear them or not. Alright. Apparently I've made my decision. What else can I dump? Anything to get the weight down. Everything else I kind of need. And that has done a good job of bringing the weight down, actually. That's... yeah, I still can't run, but... let's see. They need antiseptic. I think I have a few bits. Problem is I still... so the problem is there's so many problems. I don't need that. They need the lantern fuel. I think they need 1 more liter of that. Let's move the knife over. I probably could get away with dropping the hacksaw. That's for me. I don't really need painkillers. I'll keep some. I want my ammunition. I need more wood. Do I really need the quality tools? That's a decision I might regret, but... and how much of this carries on... the other problem is I don't know how much of this carries on over to... I don't know if you play Astrid again. I think the next episode is Will Mackenzie's. Yeah. So... I got things down. Don't know if these qualify. I do want to keep the flares. I'll keep the cleaning kit. What's my rifle situation like? Bandages I'm most likely going to need at some point. do have some cedar. Okay. Because if I get attacked by timber wolves again, I'm going to need torches. I know I've got one, and I've got flares, and I got this, but yeah, it's all a bit of a gamble, isn't it? And I have a few arrows, and I want to keep those. That's so light, it's not really worth it. Anybody got any other suggestions? Yes, I can run. Okay, good. I've just got myself to the point I can run, which might be useful. Search. What have we got? No. I'm going to take the storm lantern. I'm not sure if those are a better deal than the mittens I'm wearing. Let's break down the crate. I can still run. This has probably just got clothing. Yep. I think I checked that. Yes, I did. One thing I want to make sure... Yes, I can actually get up. So, what's the best way out of here? Through this appalling weather? No, it might. Yeah. Tomorrow morning is going to be very interesting. At least I've got water. And I've got food. I don't think I need that. I'm just waiting for it to get dark enough so that I can excuse going to sleep. So I can make a fresh start in the morning. Do I have anything I can make? No. I don't have the means of making crampons. Oh, that's interesting. If I'd picked up snow... Oh, I don't have any arrow shafts, so that's out. Oh, I forgot the inevitable thing. Let's check and see what condition everything's in. New. That's good. That's good. New. Yeah, I remember fixing those. I wish I had a balaclava. That's about as good as I'm going to get. When I wake up in the morning, hopefully our condition will be improved. I ought to plot out how I'm going to get down here. Might be easier just to follow round. Who knows, maybe I'll go to the glowing cave on the way. But that's a heck of a long journey to make. Honestly, it might just be easier to go straight, follow the river round, then follow the road. But if I don't run into timber wolves, I'll be amazed, Franklin. I'll be staggered. I'm really waffling, aren't I? This trip is not going to be fun. Alright, let's eat something. The good thing about the airline food is it's fairly light. Why do I get the feeling I've forgotten something? Because I now put up an intro, I'm not quite used yet to the various physical actions I have to take in order to get everything up and running, so it's very weird for me to have the intro up and then use a key press to switch over to what you're seeing now. It's still strange to me and I haven't gotten used to it. Good news is, the more water I drink, the lighter I will be, and the more food that I eat. I'm going to try and keep the airline food for myself. Tempted to keep the MRE, though. Yeah. The other problem is I don't exactly have a huge amount of warmth protection. I mean, not compared with what I'm used to in survival mode. So... and I can guarantee it's freezing up there. All right. Deep breath. Yeah, it's very cold. This is going to be a potential problem. But at least this isn't. So I'm heading down. Yeah, I'm cheating. The map feels like I'm cheating. Yeah, you probably can't tell, but my heart rate has increased significantly. Because, oh, I just remembered. I have 10 rounds of revolver ammunition. And while I think I would rather not use it, it is my preferred weapon for Timberwolves. Okay, it's warming up. And while it's warming up, let's see. Can I get down that way? I have no idea. Actually, while I'm slightly safe, excuse me, thirsty. Ah. Apologies for swallowing noises. One thing I have learned is if you do get a Timberwolf attack, having your back to something seriously helps. Or if, like last time, you manage to get yourself to an infinite fire, gives you time to breathe. Oh. Hello. I don't remember seeing you before. Do I want to check this out? Very tempted to, just in case. No, I don't need a hacksaw. Hang on, have I been in here? I have. I don't remember what I'm doing. Oh, am I on the road already? Yes, I am. Okay. Right. Yeah, the issue here is I have gotten attacked by timber wolves here. Okay, that was easier than I expected. So far, easier than I expected. So far. Cross fingers, everybody. Nervous as a cat on a hot tin roof, I can tell you. If anybody's watching me on Twitch and they're wondering why it's a 200 subscriber special, that's 200 subscribers on YouTube. If you want to, you can consider it my 50 follower special, but I've actually been at 50 followers for some time. Just scratching the back of my head. Ah. Let's pick up some more old man's beard. Because I tend to use that instead of hydrogen peroxide. And there is a dead deer there. Huh. That's not one of mine. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your perspective, I don't really need it. Now, it's actually kind of funny, you know. Oh, whoops, it said saving. Does that mean I'm about to have an encounter I do not wish to have? Funny thing about Twitch is that I've actually been streaming on Twitch longer than I have on YouTube. I started out streaming on Twitch thinking that was the thing to do. But I think the issue with Twitch is I'm probably too old for it. I think it generally appeals to a younger demographic. It's more focused on video games. And I don't know. Maybe that's the reason. I am still going the right way. Yes. I know. I'm just following the road. What's the likelihood I'm going the wrong way? Well, you might be surprised. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, we have another potential Timberwolf encounter here. Last time I was here, I had Timberwolves. And I don't think I killed any of them. So if I do run into Timberwolves right now, I am running for this cabin right ahead of me, because this actually allows me to control how they advance on me, which was very useful. Do I want to check this? I'm not sure that I do, to be honest. I probably already have. Yes, I did. Yeah, last time we had a Timberwolf attack in this region. I think it was here. And I managed to get here. In fact, you can still see the... Yes. You can still see where I held them off. I think... Hello, little nugget. How are you doing? Sorry if I'm a bit... Well, I'm just undertaking a 3-hour live stream, so I'm going to be exhausted in about 3 hours. And then I've got another one I sort of promised I would do this evening. All to celebrate 200 subscribers on YouTube. Well... when I hit 100 subscribers, which was 4.5 months ago, that was what was requested, that I do a 3-hour live stream. So given that I have 2 communities of watchers with some crossover, it seems to make sense. The good news about Warframe is it's less intense than this. Despite the quiet, this is a much more intense and threatening game, and difficult game, to be honest, than Warframe. Warframe is just pure fun. This is fun, but yeah. And that's Blackrock over that way, I think. Blackrock Penitentiary. Well, thank you, little nugget. I can't remember what I was going to say now. Good night. It is, I know, very early in the morning for you. You know, that rabbit made me jump just a little bit. Silly rabbit. Astrid hasn't actually... I was going to say, hasn't actually killed... Nah, that's not true. She hasn't killed any rabbits. I know she's killed at least one wolf because she ate it. And I'm pretty certain she killed a bear, but we could never pick up the... I wasn't in a position to harvest it. That might have fixed all the food problems too, if I had. And now my nervousness has kicked up as we approach the community centre, which is right over there. Because I'm just waiting for that howl. It's actually kind of funny. I think this game is classed as survival horror. And if it isn't, it should be. Because this slow progress towards your goal, not knowing if you're going to hear that howl of the timber wolves and see the morale bar up here. Yeah, this is as nerve-wracking as not knowing whether there's a zombie around the corner. It really is. And not knowing if we're going to get caught in a blizzard. Although, if all I had to do was worry about blizzards, that wouldn't worry me anywhere near as much as another Timberwolf encounter. I already expended all my revolver and rifle ammunition on Timberwolf attacks. The ammunition I've got now, I actually picked up at the Prepper's Cache. In fact, I went there with an empty revolver and an empty rifle in the hope that there would be ammunition in there, and there was. I've got 10 rounds of revolver ammunition, and I think it's 5 rounds of rifle ammunition. And it's still fairly early in the day.
Too cold to think.
Goodness. Made it. What am I going to do with the rest of the live stream? Actually, that's... Okay. Antiseptic. Oops. Yeah, you can see the problem with the food. So what we're going to do is give them... all that. And they need antiseptic. Antiseptic. Ah, I should have brought the other antiseptic. I'm going to keep that. Let's see. Now, I'm almost there. Kerosene. Kerosene, kerosene, kerosene. That is... where's this? Kerosene's done. Okay. Or maybe I can be generous and... bingo. B-I-N-G-O. Almost done. Goodness me. And I have time, I think, to head to the other cache. Don't I? You know what we're going to do? How much water have I got? In principle, I have enough. I should have enough food. Right. Let's head for the other cache. Which way am I headed? Okay. Oh, look at this. She's positively galloping. Hang on. Nope. Never remember. I think it's actually the turn off down here I want, isn't it? Where do I need to go? I don't think... now I'm confusing myself. Oh, no. I am headed the right way. I just follow this road round. Sorry, that sounds like a long-suffering sigh. It's not intended to. Well, not entirely. I am not, incidentally, trying to 100% the game. I'm just basically trying to get through the story. If I was trying to 100% the game, I'd still be probably back at Mystery Lake with Will Mackenzie. As it is, I am, what, at least 35 hours into gameplay? That could have been cut down a bit. I did waste time with Mackenzie making a wolfskin coat. Last time we saw Will Mackenzie, he had been knocked out by somebody, and I don't know how much of his stuff he's going to keep. Oh, one thing I wanted to see. Oh, look at that. She's only a kilogram over her carry limit. No. There is, I think I have had Timberwolf encounters down here. And what I'm hoping is that I get here soon enough before I start freezing to death, because that would be contraindicated. If I go far enough along here, there is in fact a bear. At one point, because of the food situation, I was considering shooting the bear. Mind you, I am making a heck of an assumption here, but when I get to this particular prepper's cache, there is food in it. If there isn't, I am in deep trouble. The possibility of the bear is beyond that bridge, I think. Yes, it is. We are now entering into bear territory. It's actually kind of funny. The weather and the slight nervousness and well, not the weather where I am, the weather in the game is actually making my hands feel chilly, but at the same time I'm sweating. Don't do that to me, Mr. Deer. For half a second I thought you might be a moose. There is a moose in this region, in a different game mode. It's over there by the waterfall, as a matter of fact. If it's there, I think you can see it from the road. Oh yeah, this is now going past the... yeah, so I need to go across the bridge and down. Alright, now this is bear territory. So the game has got me having to go swanning around in bear territory, which means it's rifle time. Because the bear's cave is actually in this region. It's literally around here somewhere. Oh, this is where... oh, I warmed somebody up here. So, what I have to do now is find cash. Straight towards it. Where is it? I will be profoundly irritated if I can't find... there it is! Okay. Cross fingers, everybody. But it's got what we need. Don't forget the bear.
Wait. I'm so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
Come on, where is it? There we go. Ah, made it. Right. Oh. Jerry can. Don't need that. Rifle ammunition. Rifle ammunition. Flare shell. The flare shells against the timber walls are very useful, so I'll take those. I've already got them. What have we got here? I don't need the matches, I don't need the antiseptic.
I think I can use this.
Don't know whether I need that, don't need that. Don't need that, take that. You get the general drift. So glad I don't have to carry that around. Not exactly a huge amount of food here.
I think I can use this.
Okay. What am I saying? Big Eddie. Ooh. Don't exactly have... I don't think I've got enough food. The MRE is 1,000. This 1,500. What's this? So here's our prop. Now we still have a problem. That is... Let's have a mental note. That's 70. Okay, that's nearly 2,000. You know what? I do think I have enough food. And I should have enough time to get back. There's a third bunker. Ooh. Did it tell me about a third bunker? Oh, there's not. That look is because that would have been nice to know about, wouldn't it? All right. Excuse me a second. I need to implement a noise gate, I think. All right, let's see. Yay for ammunition. Which way am I going? Back this way. Let's see if we can get back to the community center. Oh, I'm warming up. That's good. Yeah. Let's see if we can get back to the community center before nightfall. In fact, if I just set off, I probably don't have a huge amount of choice but to get back to the community center before nightfall. I will be very glad to get away from wherever that bear is. Of course, as I come over the rise here, he's probably on the road waiting for me. Right. I am headed the right way. Yes, I am. No, I'm not going to do the black rock thing at this point. I might head for that third bunker, to be honest. I've got 19 rounds of rifle ammunition. How much revolver ammunition have I got? Oh, it was all rifle ammunition I picked up. I hope I don't have to get into an actual firefight, because if or when I come across timberwolves, I'm kind of inclined to... No, I'll use the flare pistol first. And once again, my blob alert instincts are on high. I wonder whether that blob was a bear. So tempted just to start running. Not sure that really helps. Tempted to eat some of the airline food. I wonder where she's putting the trash. I'd hate to think that she's leaving a trail of discarded airline food behind her. I wonder, if you don't go to the bunkers, can you still complete the loading up of the pantry mission? I mean, I suppose if you shot the bear, you can get the food done. And in fact... Actually, I'm not sure about the fuel. I'm not sure whether you can find enough fuel in town to give them that. Of course, 16,000 calories amongst, what, 10 people? 12? For however long the storm lasts, that's not going to work. I think for Grey Mother you had to find 8,000 calories, which was actually fairly easy, but you know, you're stocking her up for the winter. And, yeah. $8,000 calories wasn't going to allow Grey Mother to get through the winter. Not based on your own consumption rates at anyhow. Although I suppose if she was just sitting by an infinite fire, it would all help. Not 19 rounds, 17 rounds. I just forgot. Capacity of the short magazine Lee Enfield is 10 rounds. And in case anybody's wondering, that's what the rifle is. I suppose we should be thankful they didn't issue us with a Ross rifle in the game. And you may be wondering why I say that. This is Canada. The Ross rifle was the standard issue for the Canadians during World War I up until... I can't remember what point. And the problem was, it was assembled essentially by somebody who was a marksman. And it apparently... It could be a very good rifle, but it wasn't well suited to trench warfare, and there were some concerns about the bolt. which allegedly, if you assembled it incorrectly, could catapult itself backwards and hit you in the face. So they went to the SMLE, I want to say 1916. But if you knew what you were doing, and if you were more of a marksman, the Ross would have been a very good choice. But I can just imagine in the game if they decided to give it the supposed weakness of the Ross bolt. Ian McCallum on Forgotten Weapons did, I think he did a few videos on the Ross. I think he even did a test to see what would happen if you assembled the bolting correctly. That was many years ago he did that. Right. Oh, there. Let's see. I was going to check the... Let's get the high calorie stuff in there first. I probably should have gone and checked that other bunker before I do this, don't I? Shouldn't I? Do you know what? I think I will do that. Before I finish this off, I am going to go check the other bunker. Just in case. We're almost at it. However, I have been going for an hour. So, already. So I am going to take a quick break. I will leave you with the brand new intermission featuring music from The Long Dark. So I will be back in about 3 or 4 minutes. I hope you enjoy it. And I'm back. Oh, that was a lot less than 3 minutes. I wonder if I normally take that time. What time of day is it? It's getting late. I wonder if I have time to go find that other bunker. Yes, I think I do. Where am I headed? Just down there. I think I will. I think I'll go and find the other bunker. See and make sure I'm heading the right way. Nope. Is it that way? It is. That's quite close. This is using the map to cheat, I suppose. Yeah. Go over this way, turn right, I think. It can't be that far. In fact, it's probably just over there. Oh, I thought that was... I don't know whether you can hear that. That's the next door neighbour's dogs. Let's see. Okay, so it should be over there. Yes, it should. Up in those hills. Like I say, I'm really doing this for the next bit, whatever that happens to be. Just in case. I can't remember, having done the previous episodes, how much you can carry over from one part of the story to another. And it should be up here. Yep. Because of course it is. And it's going to be around the other side of that rock outcrop, isn't it? I could use crampons at this point, but they don't have an option to make them in the game. Let's see. Definitely in the region. You're not going to let me go up there, are you? Oh, brother, you're going to make this really profoundly difficult, aren't you? I'm going to have serious words with whoever decided putting a prepper's cache at the top of here was a good idea. There it is. Let's see what we find down here. Oh my goodness me! There's a lot of stuff here. Wow. MREs, take those. I hope I don't need all this. That's what I was hoping for. Ooh. I think we're going to try and fix some of our clothes up here. We have food. We have a place to stay. Oh, look at us. a striker! Wow. It's kind of funny. All this stuff was right within spitting distance of the community centre. Alright, let's see what we can do with her. Let's see if these are potentially any better. Oh, okay. Alright, let's see. Oh, look at that. Mucklucks. Let's see what else we've got. I know we have one of those. Does that help us? I think this is one of the better ones in the game.
I need to find food.
Of course. Now I'm going to have to hunt around. Let's see if this is any better. Yes, it is. Now that is just too convenient. Eat up some of our airline food. I'm going to keep the MREs. And stagger back with what we've got. And then just transfer the minimum necessary, because I have found previously carrying as much food as you possibly can has been profoundly helpful. Eat up, Astrid, while you can. You can hear the wind out there. I keep expecting to have insomnia problems because I'm so used to Forsaken Airfield now and the Glimmer Fog. And of course we don't have Glimmer Fog here. Right. Let us grab what we can.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Don't need that, don't need that. Probably don't need that. Yes, 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 yes. Oh dear.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Don't need... Oh, it's 100%. Where's my other revolver? This is crazy.
take it.
I could just have come straight here and everything would have been fine. Ah, goodness me. Alright. So depending on if I survive my way out of here. But anything else? I've got a pot. Very tempted to take the jerry can. Very tempted. But at least I know there's a jerry can in each of the caches, and a lantern in the one on the mountainside. So at least I can eat well. All right. A few more rounds of ammunition. Oh, I wonder what that was drifting across the scene. It's smoke. It's infuriating that this was so close. And I could have pretty much done half the job without going all the way back up to the crash site. I'm just stopping for Old Man's Beard. I wonder if it's setting up the weather deliberately because it knows that I'm almost done. Well, I say almost done. I'm making a heck of an assumption here. In a funny way, I'm actually looking forward to the Blizzard section. Depending on, you know, do they do a... I assume they're going to do a cutscene. I really need to look at the noise gate feature. It'll block off sounds above a certain decibel level. And could be profoundly useful. It's a funny thing. I'm almost tempted to let Astrid feed on an MRE when she gets back, just as sort of a celebration, depending on what happens, but Oh, I wonder. I wonder if we'll get a... Oh, I don't know. The prisoners from Blackrock invading the community hall during the blizzard. Right, let's drop off the last of the food. And keep the rest for myself. Are we ready for this? Let's see what happens. Well, that's done. Well, I got the Hippocratic Oath achievement. Apparently only 7.1% of players have done this. Talk to Father Thomas. Oh, please don't tell me he's going to do a... Oh, I do have a storm lantern. I forgot about that. Oh, I've actually got to go up there? Why do I get the feeling this isn't ended yet? Yes. Father Thomas.
Thank you for your efforts. You have likely saved the lives of all these people. They now have a fighting chance to last through this storm. You have done God's work here, and He will forever look favorably upon you.
Thank you, Father. Do you think while looking favorably on me, he could also help me find a way out of here?
As I said, the usual paths are blocked. But the blizzard, it may have displaced enough snow to...
To what?
There is another route. It's a dangerous one. Through the mountains.
I'll take my chances. I really need to get to Perseverance Mills. If things are this bad here, they'll be worse. Look, I just need to get there. Can you help me?
An entrance to the old coal mine. If the blizzard moved enough snow, you might be able to get in there. It passes through the mountain.
We passed it.
After that, you'll find the highway. It follows the coastline. Follow the highway, and God willing, you'll get to Perseverance Mills. Here, I'll draw it on your map for you.
Thank you, Father.
My thanks to you, my child. And if you'll permit an old priest an indulgence, I'd like to share some wisdom with you.
Go ahead, Father.
Your burden. I see it weighs heavily on you.
I don't know what you mean.
Yes, you do. You do not have to carry it alone.
Look, thank you, Father. But religion isn't really...
I don't say this as an attempt to sway your thinking or help you find faith. But find something, someone, to help with your burden. Otherwise it will consume you.
Look around you, Father. I think the Lord may have his hands full right now. Whatever burdens I may have, they're mine to bear. And mine alone.
However crowded his table, there is always a seat for you, my child.
I'll keep it in mind, Father. Here, you should take this back.
Keep it, my child. I fear you will have need of it before this long winter is done.
Not exactly the best survival tool in the world. Oh. All right. I wonder if I can raid his, now I'm just idly curious if I can raid the pantry. I can. I could totally raid this. Here's the thing. I am probably going to need... Oh, actually, I've seen her more of... I see her. No. Oh, I forgot I had that. What I am going to take with me, though, if we're heading through the storm, is this. Let's see how much that's got in it. It's got 0.91 litres, because if I'm going to make it through the coal mine, I'm going to need that. Well, I think we have enough. Ooh. Right. So, let's see. Let's see what we can... Oh! It's already put it on. Let's repair it. $24. Do you know what I never thought about? No, I don't think I had anything to replace that with. What else have I got in terms of clothing that I'm not using? I got the mucklucks, I got that. Let's harvest that. You know, I'm awfully tempted to see what happens if I take some of the oil with me. Ah! It won't let me. I'm a bad person. Okay. Alright. Let's move on to them.
Hello, Molly.
Wow. I hate to be a foregone conclusion.
Well, I don't seem to get a lot of other calls out here.
I want to know something. Why did you work so hard to help those strangers? Would they have done the same for you?
I have no idea.
I doubt they would. You probably work all day, every day. Bust your ass to help people, delivering babies or researching or whatever it is you do. Does anyone really notice?
I'm not sure, but I don't do it for that.
You don't do it for recognition because you don't get any.
What is this about, really?
I could have been something, too. Something more than a farmer's wife. Something more than a cattleman's daughter.
I'm sure you could have, Molly.
Don't patronize me. I could have been something, but I let him stop me. I let myself be small so he could feel like somebody. I gave up everything for him, and to him, I didn't even exist. I let him make me small. Less than nothing.
What happened to him, Molly?
You wouldn't understand.
Did he hurt you? Did you kill him?
There's different ways to hurt people. Some ways heal. Other ways never do. And I told you. The wolves killed him. Never mind that. I called to tell you something.
What did you call to tell me, Molly?
There's an old radio tower. On the top of the hill, overlooking my farm.
No.
You can see the tower from my porch. Not sure if you can get it working, but the radio up there would be good enough to reach Perseverance Mills. You can maybe find out about your guy. The precious mystery thing that you hope he has.
A radio? But why'd you wait so long to tell me?
Well, I didn't know if it'd work. And also, girl gets lonely out here, I guess. It was nice to have someone to talk to.
Oh, great. Just as I thought we were getting to the end of this part. Nope. Yeah, glad I kept all that food now. Let's see. Here's the thing. If I leave this hall right now, can I get back in? Oh, when did I pick that up? Okay, I got bandages. I've got that. Do I need that? Wow. Do I have cloth? Where's my cloth? I have 2 cloth. Could use some more cloth, to be honest. I've used up too much of it. For repairing stuff, but then, yeah. Alright. Time to bite on the bullet. Great. Oops. So I'm heading back over here. Don't tell me I have to do it through this blasted blizzard. I am sort of tempted not to go, to be honest, until morning, in the hope that the blizzard's over. But I am going to raid over here to get some more cloth while I think about what I'm going to do next. Do you know what I didn't do? I didn't check to see if I could get back in. Yeah, let's quickly get some more cloth. And, ooh, I just realised I can get leather. From the community hall, because I've still got the boots there, so I can use those. Did I drop them? Oh no, I left them, didn't I? I didn't, so I left them back at the other place. I have a suspicion this whole next bit is going to be totally in the middle of a blizzard. So I am not going to go to Signal Hill right now. I'm going to do that first thing in the morning her time. Unless... Oh, good news is I can get back in here. Oh, hang on. Alright, so there is... Right. details. And there's the fishing. What? Never mind. I could go try and find the fish. And okay, it's taken that off. So at some point, I think coal mine's through there, but because I know we walked past it. Okay. I'm going to do that in the morning. Rather than head out right now. Because I'm going to end up somewhere. You're telling me I didn't search this?
This'll come in handy.
Yes, it will. I'm surprised I didn't see it earlier. Obviously, I searched this place in the dark, didn't I? So what I'm tempted to do is, assuming I come back this way, I am actually going to leave this. I'm going to drop it there. For the simple reason that if I come back this way, I can pick it up. Assuming I end up going through the coal mine. Of course, it's entirely possible that I don't, and they do something else imaginative. I do feel like a bit of a cheat not going up there now. I am going to eat an MRE. I think I've got some of it left. Yay. So, I am going to speed things up. I am going to... Oh, I could use to fix the bedroll, couldn't I? Let's repair the bedroll. So what I'm going to do is something I've just about never done. I am going to basically just pass time. Get through the day. And then cross fingers. I got a horrible suspicion come morning I'm not going to be in any better of a situation. So it almost sounds like I ought to head out right now. I was actually hoping for a bit of a break. Oh, hang on a second. Yeah, I'm good. Yep, I have a suspicion this is just going to be the way it works. Ah. Yes, I think it's going to be... I think they're going to have... Yeah, I think essentially the blizzard's here and I'm going to have to walk through it. Wonderful. I mean, just... great, people. Alright. Alright, where am I headed? Over that way, follow the road. I'll stop in the cars on the way. Yeah, you know the reason I think that anything you do at this point has to be in the blizzard? It's because this is not how they normally depict blizzards. I mean, you've got the snow, and you've got the wind, and you've got the cold, but the one thing you don't have is the lack of visibility. So they, I think, in the game, intend you to do this part in the middle of a blizzard. So what we're going to do is go from car to car and warm up in the car along the way. Cars, I should say. And hopefully no, it's a timber wolf. You're kidding me. I'm not going to have to do a timber wolf fight in the middle of a blizzard, am I? No, I need to warm up anyway.
Starting to feel numb.
Oh, great. I don't think this is going to work. No, it's not. I have a very real problem.
This is so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
Yeah, I've got to think about this one. Yeah, this is... And I wish I didn't have to use the ammunition. This is probably not the best way to go.
Away! Got me.
This is not the best approach to the problem I could have done. Now, the reason I'm going back is because the warming up in the car thing isn't working. Oops. Ah, drat. Drat. That is unfortunate. And that wasn't a very good approach to the Timberwolves either. Phew. Oh dear. Let's see. What's my condition like? Okay, not too bad actually. Let's see what they've done to my clothing. Oh, worn, decent, everything needs fixing. Oh, brother. Alright, let me think out loud. My plan was to go from vehicle to vehicle and warm up in each vehicle, but that's obviously not going to work. Let's have a look-see. So that's not going to work. Wonder if it might be quicker to go over here, at least take some shelter there. At least I know I can take shelter at the prepper cache and at Molly's barn, and if the farmhouse isn't open I can take shelter in that. But right now I need to fix everything again. Oh, bother. What's my... Yeah, she's down 2 degrees. Alright, what's critical? Okay. And I'm out of cloth. Gonna have to go get some more. Great. I am now open to suggestions. Oh, I can get more cloth, which is given. Meat, I've got that over there. Alright, let's go get some more cloth. Back to raiding houses. I did have some cloth around, I did, yeah. seem to be saying quite a bit. You. Okay, so that's all fixed and sorted. I have a bit more cloth, although I think I used up most of it promptly. Use some leather. Should have taken the opportunity to break a few things down when I had the chance. And I will tell you this, I got very little intent of going out deliberately through that, knowing that I've got a fight on my hands. Next time, I won't use the rifle because I want the ammunition just in case. Oh, brother. Goodness me. Oh, that's not too bad. No. Huh, say that's not too bad, and then the temperature plummets. Right, okay, so... what am I to do? I could still use the... No, I need to be able to light a fire. Here's the major problem. From here to here, with the temperature dropping as fast as it did, I'm going to have to stop every so often to warm up, which means I need a sheltered spot. Now, okay, I've got firewood, and I need tinder, don't I? And I need to check for tinder. I don't have tinder, and I'm carrying far too much accelerant, but that's alright. Oh, I need tinder. Did I leave any lying around? Definitely going to need tinder, because without it, I am stuck. Oh, cardboard boxes. Oh, great. Are you seriously telling me I can't break down cardboard boxes here? Drat. I'm gonna need cardboard boxes. Alright, so on the way out I check some more. No, don't need that. I know I'm not going to find cardboard boxes in here, but... oh yeah, the stuff I can't take out. Yeah, I'm going to need to go... Oh, I haven't searched these. I didn't realise I hadn't searched them.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
That I will take. So I need to stock up on tinder. Yeah, so basic plan now, given that that seems to be the default situation outside, is... gonna have to find places I can stop to warm up, otherwise I got a really good chance of freezing to death. And it is late. So what we can do though is there's going to be tinder out here. I just need to pick it up. So the question, one question is, do I go by the road? Now, if I go straight across that way, it's mostly open, which means no shelter. At least along the road, I've got rock outcrops and what have you, which might give me a chance to take cover. What I'm looking for, though, is... Are you kidding me? Did I pick up everything? It seems a little unlikely. I did, didn't I?
I think I can use this.
Ah, oh. Yeah, bandage or something. Cloth. Right, we're actually after tinder. I don't know the last time I actually did a search for tinder. Because if I'm going to be lighting fires, tinder is what I will need. So... tinder is what we are going to get. Yeah, I'll show you the problem in case anybody's wondering. Oh, this one was warm enough. Alright. So there is the possibility then of following the road and just taking shelter. Ah, okay. That does make things a little potentially easier, which I am profoundly grateful for. But I will assume that that is not necessarily going to be the case. Actually, if I had... Can you use a book as tinder? This is somewhat amusing. Just when I want to find tinder, which I haven't been picking up, I thought, I can't find any, which is irritating. What can I make tinder out of? I can make tinder out of something, can't I? Tinder plug. Here we go. That gives me a bit more options. Right. Books. Anybody leave? You didn't leave me any tinder. Oh. Yeah, Thank you. Take that. All helps. I never thought that I would actually spend time. Oh, what are we going here? Nope. Looking for tinder. Normally it's not a problem. I'm so used to not needing it in the game that I kind of hadn't bothered to worry about it. Because in my regular morning game, I don't need tinder to light a fire. And it's just a feature of having advanced fire lighting skills, I suppose. And now it's warm. Look at that. Tcha. Oh, okay. I'm very tempted to see what happens if I go there. Oh no. What a bizarre weather. Alright, I'm still going to have to consider the problem that I'm going to need to light fires if the cars are too cold, which is an issue. Do I want the meat from that? Nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth the risk. It really isn't. As tempting as it is. Right. Okay, well, I have now been going for 2 hours, so I am going to take a mandatory bathroom break. So I will be back in a few minutes. I will see you soon, if I can remember which button I'm supposed to press, which I think is this one. Right. Let's get through the night. Don't have any birch on me, do I? How much water have I got? Yeah. Okay. So, I've got about an hour to go. Maybe we can get somewhere useful. I think I'm going to do water. And alright. Sleep through the night, I guess. Go to Signal, then go to Signal Hill. Eat some food. Attempted to break into an MRE. What am I doing? I am going to hit I, because I just want to see what food I got on me. Quite a bit. Yep, let's eat that. Don't need the recycled can. I have a can. But I will drop it. Let's see, where is it? Oh, that's interesting. Where did I get that from? Right. Yeah, so we're going to have to take our chances, go from car to car. And see what transpires. Bit irritated actually. If I had figured some of this out and knew some of this in advance, which I wouldn't have done, I would have... What would I have done differently? Don't know, actually. I genuinely don't know. The wolves would still have attacked. That would still have been a problem. What I can do is... Yeah, it's not going to make much difference. Try and hopefully go out when it's not quite so desperately cold. Cross fingers. I don't know that that's going to make a huge amount of difference. Alright. I know one thing I will do though. I am going to grab that, head back indoors briefly. And what I'm going to do is refuel it, because I've got some... Yep. That's what I wanted. I'm assuming at some point I won't be able to get back into the community hall, but I might be able to come outside. Yep. So I will leave that here. Go from car to car, I guess. hope I can get some... Hope I don't get attacked by timber wolves again. 2, that I can find cover to light a fire and warm myself up. Oh boy. Still, I've got 19 rounds of... 20. I have 20 rounds of... Yeah, I have 20 rounds of flare gun ammunition. That should help. Oh no, don't tell me. I've still got that to deal with. Oh no. Can't light a fire in this.
Damn it!
Yes.
I gotta get some help.
Oh, okay.
It's coming back! Right?
Oh, brother. Well. That wasn't good. That was a suboptimal outcome.
It's a goddamn freezing.
That is the first time I've actually hit something with that.
God, I'm gonna bleed out soon.
Oops. They're not seeking to make this easy, are they? Because if I keep staying here and I keep getting damaged like this, I'm going to run out of food. Because I picked up all the food from the caches, didn't I? And brought it back here, so I've got the good stuff on me. And what do you want? But I'm gonna have some stuff that's ruined. Worn. That's still in good nick. Decent. Okay. Worn. Repair those. I do not want and I don't want a frostbite risk. And I don't have any cured leather. Yeah, okay, I know. Ruin that. That's fine. Why it keeps it in your inventory, I've got no idea. Oh. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a save game. A specific, explicit save game. And as it's relatively early, I have little choice, I think, but to go back out and see if we can get somewhere. But not that way. Problem is, that is the easiest way to go. Unless I head for that. Maybe I can do this. Make sure I'm headed the right way. I need to get away from that. Okay, am I headed the right way? No, I'm not. I need to be headed that way. Okay. And the wind's at least pushing me, so maybe... I'm not going to make it, am I? This isn't going to work. Alright. If I can get to that over there, I should be able to light a fire. Warm up, then move on. So I got a suspicion. Yeah, I think that might be the way to go. There should be a sheltered spot there. I can light a fire. I've got the stuff for that. Warm up, go to the next bit. Let's try that. Especially if I can get there before I start suffering from hypothermia. And part of me keeps thinking, is there a way I could have done any of this before the blizzard swept in? I think the simple answer is no. In theory, if this had been a normal blizzard, I don't know that I would have necessarily encountered problems with the bulls. I just need to get into the lee of these rocks. And I've got enough accelerant I can make a fire in a real hurry. I hope. Come on, come on, come on. Give me a sheltered spot. Yes, this is what I want. It's sheltered. I should be able to make a fire. So... So you can see the plan. dig out my bedroll, and then pass time, and you can see
Barely
the
walk
advantage
this
of
much
that. And then straight for the next bit. And I need to be heading over here. Yeah, okay. Well, if nothing else, this will give you some training about staying alive in a blizzard. Yeah. Unless timberwolves attack. I just knew we weren't done with timberwolves. There's the bridge. Barn should be in sight fairly shortly. I hope. Needless to say, if this was a real blizzard in the game, you wouldn't be able to see where you were going at all, so what they've done here is give you all the dangers of the blizzard, but it's still able to see where you're going. And I don't think that's the kind of barn I want, is it? No, that's the kind of barn I want. And just hope, as I come over this rise, I don't see timberwolves waiting for me. Which I do not. Isn't this where I fought off the bear? I think it might be, actually. So I can just get to that barn.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Yeah, I think that's where I had to take cover when I was carrying Gwen, wasn't it? And that's when it turns out there'd been a bear following me and I just hadn't heard it. Brother, they're really making you work for this. Now the next problem is, how do I get to where I'm going from here?
If I don't warm up.
And I've checked around in here, haven't I? Yeah, I'd not like to need this in here, but still. There's another storm lantern. Nice to know. Yeah, I've already checked in here. Oh, there's another bedroll. Well, at least I got plenty of cloth. Actually, what I can do is... that's worn. I can actually fix that. Seeing as I have 15 cloth and I'm standing right next to 10. That's in good condition. That's new. Decent. Yeah, I'll settle for decent. And it's not being successful. Okay. Alright, so I made it this far. The next problem is that I have to make it over here or there, and there is practically no shelter anywhere along the way. And the reason I came this way, of course, was to avoid the inevitable timber wolf attack that I was experiencing going that way. So I need to go basically straight, and at least I can get into the cellar there. That's the plan, at any rate. This is really strange. What time of day is it? I know I've checked up here before, haven't I? Yes, I'm pretty certain. Oh no, I haven't. Huh. Who would have thunk it?
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Yeah. That's not a snare.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I don't need that. I've got one. Yes. Problem is, I think I need 2 cured leather. I think I've already got a pry bar. I do. We'll drop that. But let's have a look, see if I can fix my mucklucks. Yes, I can. Alright, we're back in condition. Oh, come on. And I must have searched this. Yes. Drat, if I'd actually thought to pick up feathers, I'd be in better state. Right now, what's my cloth condition like? 6 cloth. Do I want to tear apart that bedroll? Given the way things are going, it might not be a bad idea.
This'll come in handy.
Yeah. Let's harvest that. Alright, we are now in a position to sleep through the night. And see what happens in the morning. Because now I've got to make wherever I'm going in pretty much one shot. I don't think I can stop along the way, which is a problem. sleep for 4 hours, that's the problem. However much I wish Astrid would do that. Should have enough food. Yep, I need to... Alright. Cross fingers. I'm gonna do a... Do I want to do a save game here? That's me compromising. Okay. Gotta make it to the farmhouse. Which way is that? It's this way, isn't it? Can't remember. Which way is it? This way. Yes, it is. Wish me luck. Well, I've got a save point at least. Am I headed the right way? Yep, more or less. I can't run because I'm carrying so much stuff, but if I don't carry all this stuff... I wonder if a hay bale can be used as shelter. Let's find out. I mean, that's a big hay bale. No, apparently not. So, if I... Yeah. Funny thing is, I actually have made this trip in the middle of a howling blizzard before. One of my subscribers, Bubba, assisted me with that. I am still headed in the right direction with that. I am still headed in the right direction. I am. Ah, and there is a place I can warm up over there if I need to. I hope that worked for everybody, because I just got a note that OBS did a disconnect and reconnect. No idea what that was about. Oh, there's the radio tower. Hang on. Yep, I'm still headed the right way. That was very strange. I've never had OBS do that before. Ah, the good news is I can take shelter right there, I believe. So, rather than try and just do this in one run, I'm going to light a fire in there, I hope, and warm up, then do the rest of the trip. Cross fingers. I don't remember how to get up to that radio tower. I think... No, that's not the radio tower. I ended up in the middle of a blizzard. That was Mystery Lake, I think. And the bad news is... Ah, good. I do have some shelter. And I am not going to take any chances with this. Oh, looks like YouTube was quite happy. What we're going to do is put down the bedroll right there, and we are just going to pass the time for an hour, or until I get warm, which I just did. Oops. That way, yes. How much longer have I got? Half an hour. And I will have done my promised 3 hours. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm going to get to the end of this episode. This has taken entirely too long. Now I've got to watch out for the bear. Oh my goodness, I'm warming up. Oh, no, I'm not. And now let's see what surprises await me behind this mound of whatever it is. Hill. A mound of hill. Please don't throw any more unexpected things at me just yet. In fact, please let me get into the house. Oh, this is... slightly crazy. Just as I get here. So what are we going to bet? Are we going to bet that I can't get into the house, but I can get into the basement? Yep, I can get into the basement. But I'll bet you I can't get into the house because Molly. Yep. Right. What time of day is it? You know what we're going to do? Yeah. Right, what we're going to do is I am actually going to save where I am. And we are going to continue. See if we can't get to the radio tower. Right, one trip to the radio tower coming right up. Cross fingers. Where's the radio tower? Oh yeah, it's over there, isn't it? That's right, I've got to go straight through bear territory to get to it. It's only midday, so in principle I might be able to do this. And we haven't got a blizzard, so All I got to now worry about now is the bear, and I'm heading straight towards it. Because of course I am. And I know I've been up there, I just don't remember how to get there. Why do you want to bet I gotta drop a bunch of stuff and do a climb? There's even birds on. I can tell you, small birds do not do well in situations like this. You know, where you got this sort of eternal winter thing going on. Yeah, then you wouldn't have any small birds. Probably wouldn't have any large birds. And I'm trying to remember how I get up there. I'm also trying to decide if it's worth making the run. I'm also going to... Yes, I used up too much ammunition on wolves. I think I said before, this was the first place I shot the bear. And it ran away from me. Second time I tried that same trick in the same place with the, well, a different respawned bear. It mauled me twice. Because its cave is literally right in this region. Alright, we're headed for that. And I just cannot remember how you get up there. I'm going to assume there's some place around the back. Hi, Wade. Yeah, this is Wintermute, Astrid's quest, which has been moderately nightmarish. And I'm trying to remember the way up to the radio tower up there. And it ain't looking great, I can tell you. I think it's a climb to get up there, which I can't do because I'm overloaded with everything. And I'm in bear territory right now, which I'm not happy about. Yes. I got the community center fed, and the blizzard kicked in, and I didn't see any other way of getting here except walking across open... Oh, yeah, trying to follow the road twice, which got me mauled. Yeah, well, what I want is a nice, easy way. Ah, bother. And I don't need that right now. But fortunately...
Oh, come on.
Seriously. Oh, pain. Okay, I don't care about the pain. Yeah. I'm seriously overloaded because I need all the food and I need a way of warming myself up. Because, yeah. that's not going to be it. No, it's okay. Not right now. I'm definitely not going to make... I knew there's a climb up. But, yeah. She's quite overloaded because I need all this food. Ah, I think that might snow. And I need to be carrying firewood because if I have to stay out the night, well... Well, like I said, I don't really see that I had much choice. If I learned anything during Mackenzie's missions, was that carrying a lot of food on you was a very good idea. And with Astrid here, I've had... Yeah, I needed the firewood because... Oh, yes, I got attacked in the middle of a blizzard by timber wolves. Twice. That was no fun. Yeah, to make it here and avoid the timber wolves, which were slowly killing me, I had to go across country, which is fine, but that meant dashing from shelter to shelter in the middle of a blizzard, lighting a fire, warming up, and then moving on to the next bit. And then as soon as I get to Molly's farm, the blizzard stops, which I'm assuming is part and parcel of the game. Come on, it's normally is. I'm not going to have to go look for the rope line, am I? There are timber wolves in Pleasant Valley, yes, but it doesn't really matter because this isn't survival, it's story mode, and the timber wolves are part of the story mode, I think. They've got it set up so that, you know, when you go to and from the aircraft, you've got timber wolves. When you, yeah, there's how many times have I been attacked by timber wolves in this? It's 5, 6 times. I mean, it's yes, I've never been attacked by timber wolves so many times. That's why they give you all these flares and the flare gun and this kind of thing. Can I make it up here? So... yeah. I mean, it's... yeah, it's like I say, they set it up as being part of the story. That was fairly clear. The blizzard was not the blizzard you would normally see in the game, in that you had the conditions of the blizzard, but you didn't have the visibility you would normally get in a blizzard. So that was a fairly clear sign that... oh, you're kidding me. Yeah, that was the easy one. I got lucky. I killed one straight off. There's at least the third one I've shot in that fast. Actually, I did last time hit a timber wolf with flare gun, and it ran off, and you could see it burning a poor wolf. But no, this is the nature of this particular quest. Hey Danny, welcome to the end of the 200 subscriber 3-hour live stream. Yeah. It's kind of amusing. I think this is one of my 200 special for this game for this morning. I think it's my least watched live stream.
Radio tower. So I have a chance, at least.
Oh, right. Oh yes, I have been up here before. I remember. Not in this game. Yeah. Okay. Okie dokie then. We are here. And arrows.
More bodies, Molly.
Why do I get the feeling there's going to be somebody inside?
That'll be useful.
I mean, this is my... yeah, it's actually kind of funny. This is my... oh, yeah, there is. But, it's no, we're after the radio.
Can only hope the radio in here is in better shape than everything else in the valley.
Right. First of all, we raid the place for anything that's not nailed down.
That'll be useful. Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Now I'm expecting the phone to ring. Nope.
I think I can use this.
I'll just grab everything and then sort it out later. Gloves. Where? This is a good spot. I'm just going to grab everything that moves, or doesn't move, before I do anything else. Let's eat. I know this seems excessive, but oh great.
I feel like I'm gonna die.
Oh, wait a minute. What was the... Yes. Oh, I've done that. Okay.
Yep, the radio's sure dead.
Wait for the
Well,
Aurora.
that trip was a waste. I should get some shut-eye. Strike off for the mine Father Tom mentioned in the morning. It's time to say bye to Pleasant Valley.
Wait for the Aurora. Yeah.
Radio. It's working.
Told you. Yeah, that's what I'm probably going to do.
Come in. This is Perseverance Mills.
Hello?
Come in. Hello?
Can anyone hear me?
Is this the radio station at Perseverance Mills?
Can you hear me?
We need help. There's some kind of quarantine situation. Hello?
Mackenzie.
What do you mean quarantine?
Mackenzie, is that you?
Is there a doctor with you? We need a doctor or medical assistance, anything.
I can hear him, but he can't hear me.
We're cut off.
You're alive? Damn, Mackenzie. You're alive. And on your way to Perseverance Mills. I've got to get there. Electricity.
Oh, no.
Must be reacting to the lights in the sky. What is it, Molly?
We have a lot in common, you and I.
How's that?
We both left our men behind. We both like to be alone. We're both hiding from our pasts.
I really don't like
don't
Molly.
know what you mean.
Yes, you do. I didn't kill him, you know. I wanted to. So many times. I just never had the courage. And as bad as it got at times, at least I wouldn't be alone. Being alone would be worse. That's what I told myself.
I don't judge you, Molly.
Oh, hang on, Danny.
I
You've
didn't
done
kill him,
this.
but I may as well have.
You've done episode 3.
All the wolves surrounded him. I knew what was coming. I had a rifle in my hands. I could have helped them.
Molly.
It all happened in slow motion, you know, like a ballet. They were so quiet and confident, like there was no other way it could end. And I just stood there, frozen. He was yelling at me to shoot, but I couldn't. They circled. And then they were on him, like a force of nature.
Molly. Why are you telling me this?
Because it's important for someone to know.
For someone to know what?
that I don't regret it. Not for a second.
The convict, outside with the arrows in his back. That your handiwork too?
Yep. They're all gonna pay now, Astrid.
Who are?
All of them.
Oh, right, okay.
We've been in the background, in the shadows, invisible, overlooked for too long. Not anymore.
I'm not sure revenge is the answer, Molly.
Only 7%
Maybe
of
not.
players have made it this far.
But it'll do for now. Feels good to be on this side of the hunt. So I'm making up for lost time. Take care of yourself, Doctor.
You too, Molly.
Tell me one last thing. Your pilot. The one you left behind. He one of the good ones?
Yes, he is. But things are complicated between us. Let's just say I wouldn't want to find him with an arrow in his back.
Then I hope to never meet him. It's been good talking with you, Astrid. For a little while, you took the loneliness away. I hope you find what you're looking for. I hope you can help those people up in Perseverance Mills and find some peace for yourself.
Thank you, Molly. I hope you can find some peace too.
Yep. It gets worse after that. The plane crash was relatively straightforward compared with getting the food. You have to find... To get the food that I've got and the supplies that I've got, I had to find all 3 bunkers. I would not have wanted to try this without finding the 3 bunkers, trust me. That would have made this much more difficult. Well, no, I could have done. So, what we will do... I will celebrate with a grape soda. And let's see. So we are over here. All I have to do is go all the way back to where we came, go through there. I have fortunately left a lantern full here, which I can pick up on the way. And if I feel so inclined, there's, yeah, I don't know whether I'm going to do the Black Rock thing. And I might do the fish, I might do this one. Been so long here. So let's at least get her through the night, sort out stuff. Yeah, you went. I mean, oh, you saw. I ended up back at the plane crash to get food. Which turned out to be a good decision. And then, yeah, went to the found out that the bunkers have everything you need, and more. So, yeah. We will fix ourselves up. Oh, yeah, look, I'm slowly dying here. I did take that. Let's see whether anything transpires. Okay. And Oh, right. Yes, I've had that situation, I can tell you. Yeah. Let's have a little look outside, if nothing else, before we bring this to an end for today. Got 2 arrows off of him. Yep. I'd forgotten, I have been up here before, I'd forgotten this structure was here. But, so let's just have a quick look around. I don't know. Oh, I haven't checked in here.
Best be prepared for anything.
I wish I could take it with me. I don't need that. Take that. Yeah, I don't think I can afford to be carrying the jerry can. I'm gonna have to leave some stuff behind, I know. Oh, yeah. I guess I kind of got lucky. Because, yeah, I actually headed out here after Timberwolf attacks. So my health was quite low. Right. Okay. I promised a 3-hour live stream, and that has been a 3-hour live stream. So, I hope those of you who did watch it, or go back and re-watch it, enjoy it. It didn't end up where I thought. I thought we'd have this over by now, but apparently next week we get to revisit this situation and try and make our way across the entire map here. And after that, I don't know what happens. I don't know whether the story continues on this episode or whether we switch. The implication is, actually, you know what? I suspect we leave and the missions continue. I think I'm just going to follow the road round when I find it. Seeing as there is a road. Rather than... I don't know which one's safer, to be honest. I don't really want to have to deal with timber wolves again, even though I do have the ammunition for it now. So, the following message is not really for the people who are currently watching. But if you didn't watch this live and you enjoyed it, why not leave a subscribe so that I can start making it towards my next subscription goal, which would be 500. And I have no idea what I'd be doing for a 500 subscription special. I hope you all have a good weekend. What's left of it. If anybody's interested, for the Warframe crowd, I have a 3-hour... For the Warframe crowd, I have a 3-hour special this evening. And Warframe is a lot less stressful than this. So, I will either see you then, or I will see you next time. And tomorrow, unfortunately, I'm back to streaming at 5 a.m. British summertime. Yes, but I can't imagine cooking simulators have the constant threat of being attacked by timber wolves or mauled by bears. If it does have that risk, maybe I ought to check it out. Anyway, I will see you all next time. Hope you have a good rest of the day. Be excellent to each other, be kind to animals and children, and I will see you all soon.